Let's make a custom card using the Cricut Joy app for Android. First thing you want to do is open the Cricut Joy app, and the top option is Custom Insert Cards. Click Design Your Own and then Start Designing. Next, we'll choose our corner style. You can choose symmetric corners where they're all the same, or you can choose asymmetric corners. We'll just do a basic symmetric corner for this design, and then you can pick the card orientation, whether you want it landscape or portrait. We're going to do a portrait design for this one. Last but not least, you'll choose your card size, and then once you've selected the card size, click Next. Now comes the fun part. We get to add images, shapes, or text to the card. So the little arrow pointing up in the far left-hand corner is if you want to upload images. The hot air balloon is for images and design space. The triangle and the circle is if you wanted to add shapes, and the T is for text. We'll go ahead and we will select to add images. We're going to click that little hot air balloon. And when you click the hot air balloon, the first option that comes up is the search feature in design space for images. You also have featured insert card images as well as your uploaded images. But I want to make a design or a card for my kids for Valentine's Day. So I'll just search Valentine's Day. And as you can see, there are a whole lot of images, over 3,800. Let's just go with this fun little design here that says Happy Valentine's Day. We'll just select that design and then it puts it on the card, and you can adjust the height. You can make it bigger or smaller. And one thing I like about the app is once you have your design sized, it also gives you marks to know whether your design is centered right in the center of the card. If it's centered to the left or the right, it does have those marks to know. So you know when your design is centered. I'm happy with this design how it is. So I'll just go ahead and click over to the inside, and you have the same options you do on the inside of the card to add the images, shapes, or text. We'll add text this time. We'll just do a really fun basic saying, go with like conversation heart design. Sometimes it does take a minute for the text box to load. That's not a problem. And you don't need to delete the text box. Just start typing and it deletes that word that says text. So we'll just do you to bomb, love, mom. Once you're done typing, go ahead and click that checkbox and then move your design to the center or wherever you want it in your card. And you can change the size of it as well. You can make it bigger or smaller. Now, if you want to change the font for this design, let me show you how to do that. You just click that A button that's right below the text, and you can choose from a variety of fonts in design space. We'll go with this one right here. I like that it has the font option shows you what the text will look like already, so you don't have to guess what your text will look like. Just go ahead and make sure it's centered, make sure it's sized the way we like it, and then we are done. Now we'll just preview our card, make sure everything looks good on the inside as well as the front. Once you are happy with your design, just click Next up in that top right corner. Once you go to the next screen, it will show you, I'll show you here in just a second. It already sets your material for insert cardstock. It shows it that you're going to use a card mat, and it shows the material size as well as a pen. And at the bottom, it shows you what materials you'll need to make this card. So just click Make It up in the top and then connect your Joy machine. This shouldn't take you more than 10 seconds for the Joy to connect. Now pay attention up in the very top left-hand side. It says Card Inside. So you want to pay attention to this to make sure that you are loading the right side of the card in this. So for this card, it's going to have us right on the inside first. Once you have your card put on your mat the correct way, it is ready to be put into your machine. So just load it into the machine. Once you load it into the machine, you'll be prompted here in the Cricut Joy app to add either a pen, or if you're cutting out the design, it will tell you what you need to have in the tool holster. So right now it's just loading our mat into the machine and making sure that it's got the mat card on there. Here we go. Like I said, showing you to load the pen. If you wanted to do a different color than black, that's totally fine. You can do whatever color you want for the design. And then it will start writing your design. I have noticed both when it's drawing and when it's cutting that the 100% complete sign is not necessarily 100% complete, but you will see the complete check mark when it's done. Once it's done writing, you'll go ahead and unfold your card, fold it back the right way, and put it through so that the Cricut Joy can cut your design on the top. Now, do not load your mat into your machine until you have done this and click the next button on the top corner. Now the machine is ready for you to load your mat. If you do it prior to that, you can jam your machine. So when it says machine is ready to auto load, go ahead and load your mat into your Cricut Joy. And once it's loaded into the Joy, you'll get that same screen that it's loading and measuring materials. After this, you'll be prompted to remove the pen if you haven't already done so, and put the fine point blade in. And then it'll give you the option down at the bottom, once you put the blade in, to hit the go button at the very bottom right and cut your design. And then just like you would when you're using the desktop app, the Cricut Joy will cut out your card design. And then click unload when it says complete. If you haven't ever put together a Cricut Joy card with a Cricut Joy, the next screen will show you tips for putting the card together as well as cleaning the mat, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And there you have it. In less than 5 minutes, you can make custom cards right from your phone or tablet. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to Tastefully Frugal for more Cricut tips, tricks, and tutorials. Have a great day.